following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And even 20 yards and a first down on the game's very first play.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts completing this one quickly. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll run forward Barkley. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First down, Cowboys.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 30 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Got him in. It's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And Garrett's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 15-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
26-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Here's Prescott. Finding Pickens for another catch. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That connection seemed to work out okay on the first play of the drive. Why not go right back to it? And once again, this defense is left without an answer as they surrender back-to-back first downs.
George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
CeeDee Lamb, 58 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Barkley, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Hurts.
and 8.
This short throw caught by Goddard. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-yard gain. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd down and 8. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now here come the Cowboys. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Play action. Here's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 24-yard line.
Hurts with a big throw, complete. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's brought down at the 16.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 16.
They'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Second and 3 at the 10-yard line.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll set up the throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 17-14.
Cowboys 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And out now come the Cowboys. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 12.
A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And he has has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 76 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Cowboys.
To throw is Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Prescott.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
That's another.
Prescott down. And he checks this one down to Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pick.
And again, it's Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they will take a knee here. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here of the second quarter.
Great, set. Trimmer.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
And taken right on the 30.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The season is underway up there in Philadelphia. What an opening weekend we have in store. Chiefs, Chargers tomorrow in Brazil. Then Sunday, the debut of our new halftime show. And we're all looking forward to the big Sunday night game as well, the rematch of a divisional round playoff game from last year. Ravens, Bills, 8:20 Eastern from Orchard Park. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the second-year man, Xavier Liget. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Daniel Jones. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. With that, a look at the scores from a wild first week of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First down.
Throwing is Hurts. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end, over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
In motion left comes Brown. Here's Hurts to throw. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And just 3 yards on the... catch there. He couldn't get away.
A 3-yard
And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Eagles are back within a score. They're going to run it with Barkley.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Prescott. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run. Hurts will throw. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful. And it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
159 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
Now a 2nd and 6.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill.
Prescott from the gun. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott to throw it. Screen play set up for Williams. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Throwing. Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw is Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think we're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen. Touchdown, Cowboys!
CeeDee Lamb.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
The kick is
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
Second and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On the option left, it's Hurts. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
Barkley inside handoff. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Williams running left.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Hard throw, incomplete.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. The busy night continues for Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd
Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Third and 12. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Barkley.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This is 1st and 10. Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw, Prescott.
Oh, it stays up.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.